Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, The School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2019 season. It is the Sun Series. We kicked off this week with this brand new team of Yveltal, Solgaleo, Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Bomber Snow, and Raichu. So it's been a lot of fun so far. We are 3-0 at the minute, so hopefully we can continue that on, get a clean streak this week. But the team been performing really well, so I hope you guys at home have been enjoying it. Without further ado, we'll jump into it. If you want an overview of the team, do go back and check out the past episodes from this week so far, see how the team's been performing. Episode 1 this week on Monday, we went through what the team kind of functions are, so go back and check it out there. But we are just going to jump into it right now. As always, if you do enjoy the content, leave a like on the video, smash that like button, and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. So, music on. What music are we going to go for in today's episode? Let's go Giovanni. Why not? And hopefully it doesn't take too long for us to find an opponent, and we can get straight into this one. We haven't used the Yveltal too much so far this week, so hopefully we maybe get a chance to use it today. That'd be really nice. And also Incineroar has been like the odd member out. Normally Incineroar is like the one Pokemon that you bring every game that you play, but we haven't brought it very much so far this week. Raichu been putting a lot of work in, Bomber Snow been putting a lot of work in, so it's been a lot of fun so far. Right, we got our first opponent of the day, playing a team of Duskmane, Necrozma, Lurantis, Tapu Koko, Incineroar, Stakataka, and Kyogre. So very similar team to what we've already played on the channel a few weeks ago. Gonna try and get the Trick Room up. Probably got Scoffed Kyogre, maybe not as well, you know. I would say maybe the fast mode, if there is one in the team, is going to be the Tapu Koko, Scoffed Kyogre, and then the slow mode is going to be made up of the double Trick Room with the Duskmane, Necrozma, Stakataka, and then you've got the support Pokemon like Incineroar with Fake Out to help the team set up, and then things, the deterrent to intimidate, abuse, is going to be that Lurantis. Now I do probably want to bring Incineroar here. The Intimidate's very nice against the Duskmane, Necrozma in particular. It is good against Incineroar and also good against Stakataka. Solgaleo's like really good here. We do need a deterrent against the Kyogre. Yveltal also very good here. I think Yveltal and Raichu's not bad as a lead, and maybe we go Incineroar and Solgaleo here. This is a bit open to Kyogre, and if my opponent gets set up with that the Scoffed mode or the Trick Room mode with the Kyogre, but I think they've got to be worrying about the Bomber Snow as well at the same time. So let's go with this. Let's see. Good luck to my opponent, as always, and hopefully we can continue this on. Let's just not make any rash decisions, rush into anything too quickly, because that's when things start to go wrong for us. Okay. And like I mentioned on Monday's episode, I think, so we're going to play this team this week, next week, and then I want your ideas for the last team that we're going to finish off this Sun Series with, because it is going to be more of a mean sort of team that I want to play in those last couple of weeks, because it will be the transition to going into the Moon Series as well from there. So we're going to see Tapu Koko, we're going to see Duskmane, Necrozma come out for my opponent. Do I just knock off straight into the Necrozma and I just fake out into the Koko, I think? Because we don't want to take Electro Web damage again from the Tapu Koko. We have seen that already, and even though I did say Dazzling doesn't seem like a good option on it, we are tending to see that from time and time again. So I'm going to see the Kyogre switch out, switch in for the Tapu Koko, which switches out for my opponent, bring the rain to the field, and we are going to see the Necrozma switch out as well for Incineroar to get that all-important Intimidate onto the Yveltal and reduce the attack damage there on both our Pokemon. But this is fine. We get the Fake Out into Kyogre, and we'll get the knockoff and remove an item on this Incineroar, so that's super nice for us. It is the Figgy Berry there. So we've got to contend with Fake Out this next turn. I'm probably just gonna protect Yveltal and go for a... Do I just nuzzle a Wild Charge into the Kyogre? I'm gonna Wild Charge I want to get damage onto it. I don't want to faff around. And we got Sucker Punch as well, so we if we can get some big damage onto it with the electric terrain up now. But the fake out is going to come into the Raichu. That's fine. I mean, we'll be okay. Origin Pulse with the Assault Vest, we should be able to take this pretty comfortably. There we go. Oh man! Wow, did not expect that to pick up the knockout. Huh. Okay. Let's get Incineroar in. I feel like we're gonna have to double this Kyogre now. This makes it actually quite difficult, and especially the Koko becomes very threatening now. Is it Specs Kyogre? You've got to imagine it's Specs Kyogre. I'm gonna knock off the Kyogre, and I'm gonna do a fake out. I've got to fake it out. It's probably gonna switch out. This one feels like it's slipping away from us already. And there it is, the switch out. We could have just double knocked off into this slot as well, or pivoted out with Incineroar. But I mean, at least we do remove an item on this type of Koko, which is going to be a plus. It's not going to do too much. But I mean, the damage isn't bad, and there's the Focus Sash removed as the U-turn comes out from the Incineroar, and we're probably going to see... We're going to see Duskman across my field? I doubt it. It's probably going to be Kyogre again. So we're missing a Abomasnow here. We are definitely missing a Abomasnow. Yeah, we're in a real awkward position now. Because I don't really... I mean, one thing we could do is... Yeah, this is like really tricky. So we need to utilize our fake out really to get room to set maybe a Tailwind up. So that means getting Incineroar out of here and then Solgaleo in. But we're going to take a massive chunk of damage doing this on Solgaleo. But we do have the berry, so hopefully if my opponent does go for the Origin Pulse, it just procs the berry on Solgaleo. And then we can maybe pressure the Koko in the next turn. Feels very difficult at the minute, like we're going to be able to do anything. I mean, we could Sucker Punch the Kyogre, but it just goes Origin Pulse. There's the Thunder coming out from the Koko, so... Okay, Water Spout, okay. Come on, Solgaleo. This is Specs, so I mean, you don't take this. No, I mean, yeah. That's 100% Specs. Disappointing. But, yeah, I mean, there's not really much we can do now. We can Tailwind. But we've got to fake out the Koko. Like, we've got to fake out the Koko and bank on the Kyogre switching out. Because that's the thing that I feel like my opponent wants to protect more than anything. Yeah, okay. So, and then we've got the Incineroar, yeah, coming in. Yeah, and just cycling those Intimidates now, it makes it extremely difficult for us to do anything, really. Koko just going to protect. Alright. And then we're going to waste the turn of our Tailwind this next turn on the fake out by protecting our Yveltal. Electric terrain does dissipate, so I mean that's not too bad. I'm just going to knock off into the Koko because if anything the Koko switches out here into Kyogre. I mean, if we get rid of the Koko and the Kyogre, then we can totally win this. But I don't see this happening. There's a Volt Switch. Okay, so maybe if the Kyogre comes in, we can knock off the Choice Specs. Which it has to be from the damage that it's doing. Like, yeah, we'll find out. So there's a knockoff. It's not doing enough damage. It is a Choice Specs though. I mean, it just locks into Thunder or Origin Pulse here, and I don't think we've got really enough. So I can Sucker Punch, and I can knock off into this slot. We know that it's not going to protect the move, so we've got to hope that Incineroar does outspeed it under Tailwind, and this knockoff is enough to take it down. Oh, it's not enough! Oh, that is so harsh. Specs Kyogre just too strong. And now the Coco comes in, and we are screwed. Because there's no way Yveltal can win this match by itself. We needed a Bomber Snow, like, that's the thing, I think. It's weird, isn't it? The first time we bring Incineroar this week, and it's the first match we lose as well. Yeah, like, if we had a Bomber Snow, it just takes away the power from that. Those big Kyogre attacks. Okay. Like, there is nothing we can do now. I mean, let's just, for the sake of doing it, let's knock off into the Coco, because the Kyogre probably switches out here into the Incineroar, I'd imagine. Just for being safe. Yeah, there we go. My opponent wanted to keep that 4-0 record. And then we'll just see a Thunder now, because we're not going to be able to knock out this Coco unless we get like a huge crit. Massive crit. Nah, I'm not even risking it. My opponent just wants to get the 4-0. And I'm not even going to give you the pleasure, because I'm going to run this next turn, because there's no point in carrying on. There's Fake Out, there's Thunder coming out, and yeah. We're not gonna lose. We're not gonna lose. We are gonna lose because we're forfeiting, but we're not gonna lose all our Pokemon. I'm not gonna let this happen to our Bacon Bird. So, a little bit disappointing, all down to our team selection there. Our opponent played it well, so no discredit there, but we could, that's a match we could definitely 100% win, 100% win, and that is just down to bad team selection, and yeah. The Kyogre being Specs as well just punished us way more than we expected, and the damage there, like Raichu going down so early, just put us in a really tight position to get any sort of board position going forward in the game. And once we lost the Raichu, the Tapu Koko becomes a huge threat. So yeah, and I think if we'd swapped out Incineroar for maybe a Bomber Snow there, then things would have been a lot better as well. So just a few lessons to learn, take away into our next one. We are going to end it there, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to hit that like button, and we will be back for a another episode of the School of Hard Knocks tomorrow, where we'll end up. So hopefully we can end with at least a win tomorrow, which would be very nice, and give ourselves a good break over the weekend to come back the following Monday and finish up with this team. So until then, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a great evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time of day it is, and I'll see you for the next one. So until then, guys, take care. Bye bye.